Hi guys, my name is Gurkiran Kaur and watch me live on Unacademy CAT4MBA YouTube channel. Today's session is on the general writing part. So last session we had done the writing section for the academic training for IELTS. This session we'll do the general training part for writing section, and with this there are two sets. There's set 1 and set 2, which is essentially your task 1 and task 2, which is there in your section. So what I'm going to do is this session we're just going to finish this, and there's another session which we are going to do on the writing part for general, and post which we move to the next section, which is your speaking and then listening, right? So let's begin. Before I begin the session, let me introduce myself. My name is Gurkiran Kaur. I'm a graduate from MICA and I'm passionate about dancing and reading. I'm also going to talk about after this something about Unacademy and what exactly are its advantages, why you should join Unacademy. Well, Unacademy is an app which is like a one-stop platform for all, for preparation of all sorts of entrance exams for your undergrad and postgrad in India and abroad. So why should you join an academy? This is an advantage which is specifically for in case you're planning to apply for higher studies for management exams in India and abroad. So of course the advantages here are it is at a schedule that works for you. So of course there we have classes throughout the day, so you can choose to take which batch you want. You want to take a batch in the evening, you want to take a batch in the morning, you can take any batch you want. There is no language barrier. So apart from that, in case you were interested to you're not able to understand a course in English or Hindi, we have our courses updated by our educators in languages apart from English and Hindi also, and in the 10 other Indian languages such as Malayalam and Tamil as well. You can learn anytime, anywhere. Of course, all we have live classes here, but you can also get the recorded versions of the same, which you can download it or which you can watch it online as well later on at the comfort of your home, on in any device, whether it's your mobile, laptop, PC, desktop, anything. You can interact with your educator live class, because since it's a live class, you can interact with them one-on-one. You can ask doubts, you can engage in discussions, you can discuss a topic, you can do anything that you want. And also there are live polls which you can answer, which the educator will be posting, and you can just answer them and you can see yourself how well you're doing on the leaderboard. And of course there will be like a detailed report and analysis also of a lot of tests and quizzes which will be held live, and you can see yourself how well you've done, how proficient you are, what do you need, where do you need improvement, and if that topic is you understood the topic well or not. Apart from that, lots and lots of learning material, so which will be definitely provided by the educator, and there'll be a lot of notes, annotations and notes on it, on which you can refer back to in case if you're missing out something important. So, what is all this advantage? Why am I talking about this advantage? This advantage we have is because we have the subscription called the Unacademy Plus subscription, where all of these advantages you get. And apart from that, we also have another subscription called the Iconic subscription, which is over above the Plus subscription, where you get like a proper personal coach, and the other management entrance exam preparation as well, and proper expert guidelines for test analysis. So we have that as well, and you can choose to take the Iconic subscription in case you're planning to go like all out, and it's like a proper deal breaker where you can take your prep to the next level, because this person will be helping you, guiding and planning your entire prep for your whatever exam that you've been targeting. So this is your cat value offering that we have, which is right now available on the app, where we have your Iconic Cat and 21, which I mentioned. We have the batches, which I mentioned. I mentioned about the test series and practice section as well, that we have, the test series that we have are crazy. We have all sort of test series which are full length mock tests, daily practice problems, other management exam, special exams for ZAT, TestNet, CMAT, SNAP, and MAT, MyCat, all type sort of exams, previous year test papers, sectional test, GK test series, scholarship test, and of course practice section as well. Where you can practice every concept. There's like, and you can set like daily practice goals. All sections of CAT and other management exams are covered, etc. Also, the educators that we have on our platform are some of the best educators in India, and a lot of them are 100% IELTS. A lot of them are IIM alumni with like years of experience in CAT and other MBA exams. We have some of the authors and experts as well, who are teaching right now on the platform. So do go and check out the Unacademy, and I'm sure you're not going to regret it. Um, what is the cost to this? So the cost for the for the plus subscription is, for 12 months it is about 17,500 or 1,400 a month, and you can use my code GCOD to get additional 10% discount. And I think 1 year course would be definitely ideal, because if you want to target CAT 2021, I think then this is the great deal. We have the iconic subscription also, in case you're planning to go all out to like properly like do like a full prep and take proper help and guidance. We have the 1 year subscription for 30,000 a year or 2,500 per month, which you can again use my code GCOD to get additional 10% discount. So I think that's also going to be a great deal again. Um, so you can definitely check it out. These are some of the people who cracked at 2020 uh, with the Unacademy subscriptions, and you could definitely be one of them, because they've really worked hard, and our educators are also very dedicated towards their this thing. These are some of the batches which we have on the Unacademy Plus subscription, where on 22nd we started with the late night weekday batch for GAT. We also have a late night batch for in case people who were unable to who were very busy in the morning for work or something can attend the late night batch to study. We have a weekday evening batch also, which is an exclusive weekday evening batch, which is started on the 25th of January. There's one which is starting on 28th, which is today, which is your absolute which is tomorrow, which is your absolute weekday batch or again. So you can definitely check it out. And these are the some of the best educators of our platform. So do check them out, and do enroll for their subscriptions, and don't forget to use my code GCOR when you plan to buy it. Also, we have something called the Unacademy Champions League, which is going to happen on 31st January between 5 to 7. And you can win prizes worth 50,000, where you get like Amazon vouchers as well, and 1 month subscription. So check it out, and you can using my code GCOD, you can unlock it on the Unacademy app. Well, let's start the session. So, like I mentioned earlier, we are gonna do the general training for the writing section. We've done the academic writing section. What so the writing section, essentially the task is same for both, uh, but only the kind of content that is going to come on the in the paper or in the test is going to differ. So that's why I'm taking it up as a different session. So let's just check out what kind of content can come for the general part. So for people who are interested to work or migrate to countries such as Australia, New Zealand, Canada, and UK, this is a session definitely solely for you, because that's where you need to give the general training IELTS test, and you will have to attempt the writing part for this. So, what is this? So, there are two tasks, like I mentioned. So, this is task one. Then there's a task two. So, task one, again, the same thing. You can divide your tasks into 20 and 40. You have 60 minutes. You need to choose which task you need to divide it into. So, we can do that definitely. And you know so let's just read up what kind of tasks are the general training asking you for. So, like you remember in the academic part when we did the writing task one, we had a graph or a diagram or like a process which had you needed to explain. So let's see what kind of writing tasks does your general training IELTS paper demand. You live in a room in college which you share with another student. However, there are many problems with this arrangement, and you find it very difficult to work. Write a letter to the accommodation officer at the college. In the letter, describe your situation, explain your problems and why it is difficult to work. Say what kind of accommodation you would prefer. At least 150 words also. Guys, note here the same thing. You need to write at least 150 words here. Wait, I'll just make it yellow. At least 150 words here. So you got this. You don't need to write any addresses. Begin your letter as follows. As follows. Okay. So what do you guys think? What should we start with first? Okay. So what they're saying, you live in a room in a college which you share with another student. However, there are many problems with this arrangement. Okay, so you start with dear sir, dear sir, madam. Okay, and then I, you can just talk about, I would just, my name is so and so, and I would just like to, and I'm currently putting up in, you can talk about yourself. My name is Dash, currently in room, whatever, suppose 405. You can just put up the room, and, and I would, I'm really, I just wanted to explain about the situation. I would like to, I prefer a different kind of accommodation. Because I'm facing a lot of issues, with my current, you know, current roommate. My current roommate. You can just talk about your situation. What's your situation like? What are you exactly facing right now? Okay, and at what do you want to do? What is your main objective? Your situation. So after this, you talk about your main objective. What do you want to do? You want to change your room. Why do you want to change your room? This is your situation. You have to give your reason. Give reasons, your situation, where, what is your problem with your roommate, why you can't handle it, what do you need to do. Suppose your roommate is, is doesn't keep his or her room clean, or calls a lot of friends over in the room, due to which you're not able to study or work. And third is where, you have important exams and need to concentrate, and you're not able to do that because they keep playing music at a loud volumes. You can give like three or four short, you know issues or problems that you can explain. So because of it, it is very difficult to work. I would like to prefer a single room of my own, and you can just say what exactly are you expecting. So your expectation after that. Expectation after that. And then you can say, I hope, kindly hope that the situation gets resolved at the earliest, and looking forward to a positive response. Yours sincerely, and then your name. Okay, so this is how your entire process will go. So Hamsi, what did you do again? Like I mentioned, you can divide your time. So you have 20 minutes, right? What can you do? First 5 minutes, just gather your thoughts. Just start writing just random points. Just see what all points that you can get while in the first 5 minutes. In the next 10 minutes, you can take 5 to 8 minutes here. In the next 10 minutes, what you can do is, you can, whatever, once you get your entire idea of what exactly you want to write, you can just start writing, and keep going with the flow. In the next 10 minutes, you can definitely do that. Again, in the next 3 to 5 minutes, what you can do is, you have to just quickly go through your entire letter or note or whatever, to see if there are no grammatical errors, no punctuation mark errors, or no spelling mistakes, nothing of those sorts. So just quickly scan through that, and then you're good to go. That's how your 20 minutes go, right? I hope you understood, and you hope you understood how you could just, just talk about it. So this is very different from the academic training, where academic training was where you need to have to just explain a certain information. This is also sort of testing your creativity and all as well, because later if you want to, because you're going for migration, you're going for work, you will have to be in the sort of an environment. So you should know how you can address the higher authority for the same, right? So this is one part. What is your next part of the question, which is another kind of question which we have, which is your task one, the other kind. What exactly, you know the similar kind of format needs to be followed. What are they asking you to do? Your local public library wants to make improvements to the service and facilities. In order to get ideas from the public, they have asked library users to send them suggestions in writing. Write a letter to the librarian. In your letter, describe what you like about the library, say what you don't like, make suggestions for improvement. Okay, so what you need to do is here also again. This is the question here. What you can do is see like when it's written here, you have to address as dear sir and madam. To make sure you address as dear sir, madam. You can introduce yourself. You can do an introduction quick. You can just say that since I'm an ardent, you know, a user of the library and I've been using it for quite some time. This is some of my suggestions that I have for the library. But before that, I'd like to talk about some things which I like about the library. Then you can just write your points. What are your like? You can write about one, two, three, so things that you like. What do you dislike? You can just say, but I feel that the library should also have this, and this. So suppose you like the kind of books that you have in the library, you kind of like the collection that you have. But what do you dislike? So maybe you dislike the fact that there is no proper, naming of the sections where you need to go to. So maybe improve on that, make the system automated. So suppose you can just keep a computer on the reception area, where if you want to find know that whether a particular book is there or not, so you can definitely type in and check to see, maintain like a sort of database to see if that book is particularly there or not. Or you just want to add like a refreshment corner or like a reading corner inside the library, where you can definitely go and just have a coffee and sit in the corner on a bean bag or something. You can do that. So that's what you can make suggestions. That's how you can make suggestions for improvements. But this is what you can do, and you can just write some points for dislike also if you want. So you got your entire letter format. You have to introduce yourself. You have to say that who you are, what do you do, and then you to introduce that, hey, okay, I'm a regular user of the library. So these are my suggestions. You can just say what do you like, what you don't like, and what do you in the end if, want, what are the suggestions that you would be giving to them for improving the library. And then kindly, you know thank you so much for giving me an opportunity for this. uh you know yours sincerely, and your name. I think so that's like a great conclusion. So what you just need to do is, that's what you've done here. You can just sort of explain the entire paragraph. It again, here again I'm going to say 20. 5 you can take here, 10 you can take here, again 5 you can take here. 5 is for your again intro, 10 is for your content, 5 is for checking, right? So then it how it turns 20. So this is how you will finish your first task in 20 minutes. I hope you understood this, guys, and I hope you understood the kind of topic. You can definitely try solving them. You can share it on this YouTube chat and just let me know what did you get. If you had a doubt, and I can just do it again, or then we move forward to the next session. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on Academy CAT4MBA, and don't forget to use my code GCOR. Bye bye.